Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to day 21. It's Jamie and dude, love that part.
Yeah.
And I still love Stu.
Stuart.
I love Stuart.
Okay. Stuart.
Wow. Stuart. Stuart.
Stuart.
I like it. Anyways, so today is Proverbs 3 verses.
Sorry. Proverbs 3.
Stuart's going to read the scripture for today. It's a good
From
one.
the Message Bible.
From the Message.
Trust God from the bottom of your heart. Don't try to figure out everything on your own. Listen for God's voice in everything you do, everywhere you go. He's the one who will keep you on track. Don't assume that you know it all. Run to God, run from evil. Run to God, run from evil. Your body will glow with health. Your very bones will vibrate with life.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty cool. This is a pretty popular scripture. Now, we know it from New King James and King James. If you've never read those translations.
Or NIV or any of the...
I mean, there's a certain poetic feel about this particular scripture in the Old language. But the Message really does bring some highlights to this, which is cool.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. Yeah, there's there's just so much.
Yeah,
this is like a cornerstone scripture. It really is.
Mm-hmm.
And what I love about the book of Proverbs is that it's like little nuggets of wisdom.
Yes.
Like little nuggets. In the Message version here, it's made it. Well, there's so many nuggets here. I don't even know where to start. To be honest,
Just about every line.
Yeah,
has something else.
Exactly. And what I also think what I love about Proverbs is that there's 31 of them, and you could literally read a proverb a day in your growth and your devotions. It's a great way just to take truth straight. It's a straight shooting nuggets of like, don't do this, don't do that, because this is why. There's just some great things in here. But with this one that we've read today, don't assume that you know it all. And that one hits hard. Mm-hmm. Or don't try to figure out everything on your own.
Yep.
That hits hard. Or listen to God's voice in everything that you do. And everywhere you go. Mm-hmm. Man, I'm not there yet. I'm not going to lie to you. So when I read that, it's like, God, yes, that's where I want to be. Run to God, run from evil. Yeah, love it. And I love the promises. That's the other thing we got to remember, right? The promises. Mm-hmm. There's promises. Yeah. And we need to remember them and remind ourselves of them and remind God. He doesn't need to be reminded, but say God and just like tell him to bring your body will glow with health. It's a promise. Mm-hmm. Your very bones will be vibrant with life. That's a promise. Mm-hmm. What are you thinking?
I just, if you're, being the promises of God, and this is how we need to establish in our own lives that when we are acting and living by faith, taking God at his word, okay? You read this, your body will glow with health. If you got something even just a little amiss, a little off, you go to the word. Yeah. Because it says right there, your body will glow with health when you're in the word. You run to God, you run from evil. Yeah. Okay? He's the one who will keep you on track.
That's right.
Think of the opposite. Okay? If you're trying to figure out yourself, if you're not listening to God's voice in anything you do or everywhere you go, you're going to get off track.
That's right.
It's as simple as that. Yeah. So if you find yourself wandering somewhere going, God, where are you? If you're not listening to the word, if you're not living in that place of faith, and this is not to condemn anybody. No. This is for all of us, man. Yeah. This is totally all of us. Oh, yeah. That if we're seeking God in everything we do, everywhere we go, he's going to keep us on track. We're not to be afraid of what we're doing on a day-to-day basis.
That's right. And to be humble.
Totally.
Don't assume that
don't assume you know it all. Exactly. Oh my gosh. Yeah. And don't try to figure it out on your own. You got something going on set today, that you're kind of going, oh God, that person's going to be there. What am I going to say? What am I going to do? And you get all tensed out about it. If you're listening to his voice, if you decide to listen to Him today.
Yeah.
Okay? Don't try to figure it out on your own. That's the first part. You know, you just put it down and say, God, this is the situation I have today. This is the circumstance. This is the person I'm dealing with.
Yeah.
You know, I choose to hear you today.
Mm-hmm.
And when He's leading and guiding the situation, He'll keep you on
That's
track.
right. That's right. And my mom always said, that's why God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth, so we could listen twice as much.
That's so good.
So that's day 21. Be encouraged that that you don't have to do it on your own.
That's right.
And He will keep you on track. But be blessed. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.